Alright, here we go, guys. What's up? It's Fred from Gaming History 101, and on today's Buyer's Guide, we're going to do Franken Console. This is basically the reason I'm doing these Buyer's Guides, is because people kept asking me how you assemble a Genesis Sega CD 32X all-in-one, what do you need, what hookups, all that fun stuff. So I've got the most common setup, even though this is not the only setup, and definitely check out my supplemental article that's on Gaming History 101 if you want all the different setups covered. But here's the most common setup. So this is, we're going to start, this is going to be 3 videos. For starters, we got the Sega Genesis 2. This is the number 2 model. If you're going to do a Franken console, which includes the 32X and the Sega CD, you need either a Genesis 1 or a Genesis 2. The reason I picked the Genesis 2 is mostly because it's got AV hookups in the back that allow you to use composite cables instead of an RF switch. Now, in order to hook up a Genesis 2, it's real simple. You just need 2 things. One is the power supply. The official Sega power supply is a 9-volt DC, 120 0.85 amp power supply. The other thing you're going to need is, I'm going to have to look that up. Anyway, the other thing you're going to need is this. It's an AV cable. Basically just has, looks kind of like an S-Video, but it's like an AV multi-out on one end. On the other end, you've got your composites, your red, white, and yellows. Love to use them. They're good for capture cards. The other things you may need are Genesis controllers. This is what the official Genesis controller looks like. It has 3 buttons, A, B, and C, and a start button and a D-pad. It's nice, it's big, it's clunky, it feels good and sturdy in your hands. This is the most common type used until they replaced it later on with this, the 6-button controller. It adds the X, Y, Z buttons up here. It's obviously set up this way because the 6-button controller is predominantly used for the addition of Street Fighter 2 with the Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition, so they wanted to have the buttons good for Street Fighter games. So there's that. And last but not least, I'm just going to show you what a Genesis game looks like. This is one of the games you're going to win. I know it sucks that sports games are part of it, but it is a complete game, and it was the best way to show it off. So here's Arnold Palmer's Tournament Golf. Cases kind of look, as you can see, they're pretty big and bulky and plasticky. But you pop it open. Manual's right there, and this is what a Genesis cart looks like. Boom. Arnold Palmer's Tournament Golf. Alrighty. Now, I'll be right back to show you how to do the Sega CD.